Her breasts are for feeding the young, yes. And those legs, she can escape. She can run about 15 miles an hour. She's very, she's very docile right now. They usually, come here, baby, come here. It's all right. Yeah, it's a good one.
Up close with Carrie.
Hostel Part 2.
Hi, I'm Bijou Phillips.
Yo, what's up? I'm more German.
Hey guys, this is Vera Jordanova.
I want you guys to tell me, each of you, the most fucked up moment while you were filming
Most
Hostel 2.
fucked up moment. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to all the torture scenes that these girls were in. The scariest moment was hearing them scream. Bijou was in the other room screaming her lungs out, and it was just so, I didn't know if I should laugh or cry. It was really so heartbreaking. That was really horrifying, hearing you scream.
That's my most horrible moment, I guess, in the movie as well. It was really hard for me because once you start crying, you're screaming, hysterically crying, flipping out. They call lunch, it takes you a good 10 minutes. I was eating lunch, and you know when you're a little kid and you have the hiccup cries? So I was eating lunch, and I'd been crying so much that during lunch I'm like, yeah, of course, and the first thing I did was I listened to some music and thought about my boyfriend cheating on me and did some weird stuff and got myself crying, and that was fine for the first 10 minutes, and then I was like, okay, that doesn't make me sad anymore. You know, you pick up fantasies. It's sort of like masturbation. You know, that fantasy doesn't work anymore, you go to the next one. I don't know, it's the only thing I can comment on.
You have to keep
finding
new ones.
Yeah, go to new fantasy every time. So anyway, it's like that with crime.
It's masturbation, preparing for a horror scene.
Bucking and moving like crazy.
I've seen unicorns and fairies. Well, I'm just me.
Every time it's okay, that's boring now. That's not gonna make anything happen. So I go to a new thought, a new idea that I come up with. And I do this all the time. Anyway. Then
that's a new one.
I'm doing the crying scene, and because of my masturbation experience, I know that I have to come up with a new fantasy. Because in Bully, it was my boyfriend, and it looks like I'm crying in the rape scene. I was hysterically laughing the entire time.
Really?
And then I just ADR'd me crying. Yeah, that's a good trick. Just in case we have to use it.
That's very interesting to hear. It's very interesting to hear how
so wait, we
different
can do
people
this.
get
Do you want to try
crying.
this?
So
This
I
is
thought
going
of
to be
a bunch of different thoughts.
Wait, this is going to be our movie
and that's how I
magic.
did it.
Like right now?
Yeah, right
You
now.
want us
So
to
we're all
cry?
going to
I
laugh
can't cry
hysterically, and we're going to
drink.
ADR some crying over it, and it's going to be amazing. Watch.
Ein fremdes Land. Gefährliche Männer. Also, das kommt uns bekannt vor.
Heather had asked me to come to set for her torture scenes, which I think is kind of the most gnarly in the film. And anyhow, so I'm walking through the halls, and it's her second day of shooting her scenes, and she's just standing in the hall at lunch, trying to get her mind off of how draining and hard and whatever the day was. And I remember standing with Holly, my stepmother, one of my best friends, and we were standing in the hall, and Heather's just covered in blood, even more than Carrie, the film Carrie. I mean, there is not one piece of her skin that was showing, all blood, and she's standing in a G-string and pasties. She just has a cigarette and she's talking to her members, and she's like, really? So how old are your kids? Oh, very nice, very nice. What are they doing in kindergarten? I just remember sitting there like a fly on the wall, just going, she is covered in blood. Her eyes are so puffy from crying. She's hacking up some disgusting thing that they had to put in her mouth. She's like, no, really? Oh, so your wife's pregnant. Oh, wonderful. And just having a normal conversation. I was like, if I could just make a documentary about actors on a horror set. And you walk on set, and everyone always talks about this, but it really is funny. I mean, you walk by the most realistic body parts you've ever seen, or a whole body, or a torso,
fake blood everywhere.
or just
You go and try and
weapons.
relax, and you go to a
funny.
room, and there's just a dead body there. When you've been crying all day, you just want, you know, you love it if they had like a special secret door where you walked in and there's like a miniature pony and some bunnies.
How
and
funny
like,
would that
would be amazing.
You guys, do you want to go to your secret room with the unicorn and the ponies? I'd be like, ah, that's fucking scarier than anything else.
And of course, Vera's there.
Vera,
the unicorn and
with
the
Rachel
pony.
and a unicorn.
Vera, like nude with like extensions.
That's Bijou's dreams.
Like, come inside.
I think that's a lot of people's dream.
Yeah, I think that's scarier than a horror film. A unicorn, a leprechaun, and like a fairy. Hi. Would you like to get away from your reality? No, I don't think so.
I'd like it because then if I had like some sort of like molasses or something on me, and then the pony could keep.
Wow.
Okay,
This has
we don't wanna
definitely
hear
just
that.
crossed the line, hasn't
Wow.
it?
Let's get back
Woo!
Hostel Part 2.
I was given a very special message from the Elite Hunting Club. They said to give you guys all shots of vodka, right? So here we go. Now wait, we have to do a big toast to Hostel 2 and all of you guys. Thank you for coming into No Good Television. Cheers!
All right?
The whole
Cheers.
time.
Yes.
Ready?
Okay,
Cheers.
ready, go.
What's up? It's Jordanovich, wrestling in the house.
This
you
is
know what I'm talking
Bijou
about. I'm not fucking around, motherfucker. Yo, this is Vera, this is Lauren. I'm like what? What?
Signing off.
Right?
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Who's your daddy?
It's no good when it's easy.
If you thought that was a choice cut, the real meat is on ngtv.com.
I agree with both of you.
Eyes up here.
Baby want milky.
Oh.